I buried my dad on Friday, 10th of June 2022. Thank God. The burial was successful by the grace of God. I know I really tried my best to ensure that I gave my dad a befitting and a befitting burial. And at the end of the day, it was successful. So I know my effort didn't go in vain. Yes, it was really a success. A lot of turnout because my dad was living in Bida and passed on in Bida, and so a lot of Bida people really honored him.
Okay.
And they all came from Bida and came to Onochie. I stay in Abuja, and a lot of my friends from Bida, Abuja, were all present. So I'm really grateful to him.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad, I always call him an instrument in the temple of justice. My father is someone who stands for justice.
Okay.
Even if it means him, even quarreling with me, his own daughter, to ensure that the proper thing is done, my father will always do it. So my father was someone who stood for the truth and he stood for justice.
Okay.
So if not for anything, at least those two. He was a moralist. My father always preferred his name, the protection of his name, than money.
Okay. Yeah.
Those were things I really knew about my dad.
Are you the first or the?
I'm the first daughter, and only daughter.
You still have
And
other ones?
first child.
Okay.
We're just two, me and my younger brother.
Victor Onochie. It's a lot. Like I wrote in the brochure, I said if I was going to write about my dad, I'd probably write a book or more.
Yeah.
But there are basic things. Which he stood out, which most people know him for.
Okay.
Was that one of the things is he never compromised on the truth.
Yeah.
He never compromised on the truth, and he was somebody who believed in principles.
Yes.
So these are two major things.
Okay.
He never compromised on the truth, and he would not compromise even to the extent of even his family. He would tell us he would rather go after the truth than compromise for anybody. So these are the things I knew him for.
Okay.
And he was, like I said, he was not just my father, he was my friend.
Okay.
I was his only son, so we had the kind of relationship. And as far back as when I was 15 years, he had a very long discussion with me, which I never forget till today, where he told me a lot about his own life, his mistakes, his successes, and what has led him to who he was at that time. And one very key thing he told me is that I should not rest on looking at him, but I should look beyond him to be a better person.
Oh yeah.
I should seek my own knowledge and everything
Okay.
to be to have a better marriage than he has had,
Yes.
better career than he has had.